What's up everybody, Luke Samson here. I'm going to run you through my bag for the 2026 season. Got the first DGPT started up here in a week. We're on the 18th hole right now, and I got out here early enough, so hopefully I don't get domed in the back of the head here any second. But we'll start with the bag. It is a European Birdies Framtid, really high quality bag coming out of Sweden, and I love it. I've had it for a year and a half now. It looks brand new and super durable. This is the smaller of the two bags that they sell, which is perfect for me. I don't hold that many discs, and I played so many rounds where I'm always trying to lighten it up. We're gonna start with the putters. First things first are the Infinite Discs Alpaca. These are end blend discs, so they're flat top, sticky, and they are amazing. They're deep putters. I like a good deep putter, and they're slightly overstable. They beat into flippy. That's what this guy is. I like throwing this one on hyzer flip tee shots as well. Sometimes I'll even throw this one when I need some more stability, but I usually just putt with this one, so I don't like to throw it too much. And just a backup. I'm gonna work from my slowest discs to my fast disc, starting with the most understable in each selection. We're gonna go with approach discs. Still got the Bergs in the bag, couldn't get rid of those. K3 Berg is my flippiest approach disc. It's got some turn to it, but I usually throw it soft enough where it's not turning too much, and it sticks to the ground really nicely. Mainly throw this one on forehand. Step up from that, the K1 Berg X. So it's a little more overstable, fights a headwind a little bit better, and you get a more ground play with this one. I throw both these backhand as well, just primarily forehand. And then I also have my Castplast K3 yarn. This is the most overstable plastic for the yarn. It was flat, now it's puddle top. I've had it for so long. And I've tried putting in like a harp or a zone. This doesn't go as far, which I like, and it's more overstable, so it's easier for me to stick it right underneath the basket with this guy. This is basically a mid-range, though it is a putter. It's a MVP Envy, Glow Envy with the Throw Joe's die. Really love this disc. It goes far for a putter, and I could throw it hard and it doesn't flip over. It doesn't fade very hard. This is a new addition to the bag this year, and I'm loving throwing it. This is probably the most fun disc to throw for me, is a Comet. So this is an Andrew Fish Comet. It's UV glow plastic, so it changes colors in the sun. And if you got some touch and angle control, you can get this thing to do just about any shot you need. So if it's steep hyzer, it'll just keep this hyzer and maybe fade at the end. Throw it a little flatter, it's gonna wanna pull to the right for you, but it's not a really quick turn. The Andrew Fish Comets are some of the least flippy Comets out there. I recommend getting one of these. Next, I have a Pro Discus Unicorn, just an overstable mid-range. So this would fly similar to maybe a even more overstable Wasp. Really good for just jamming something into the wind that you don't want a fairway driver to quite get there, and the yarn wouldn't get there. So it's in between those two. I don't throw this one very often. We'll go to fairway drivers next. Starting my flippiest is a Innova TL3. Got a nice Maria stamp on there. This is old plastic from Innova, it's money. Slow turn-ups, can throw it on forehand as well. This is a new addition to the bag this year, and also one of my new favorite discs. Just a step up from there is an Innova Thunderbird. Really reliable. You can jam this disc and it doesn't turn too much and it doesn't fade too much. Handles a headwind, handles the forehand. Really nice disc. One more step up from that instability is a Discraft Raptor. I like this one because it's like that trusty overstable disc that we like, but it still goes somewhere. You know, it still goes pretty far and it still has some glide. Shape it with an anhyzer with a little flex, throw a forehand, you name it. Throw it overhand. Lastly is my most overstable fairway driver is a Glow Firebird. Really flat top, really most overstable disc, and really don't throw it often unless I need a big skip or I need to fight some wind, and that's about it. Or overhand. That's my overhand disc. And then we'll go to distance drivers. My flippiest is a bead-in Emperor from Infinite Discs. Got this one from Levi Hancock. I'm surprised I've still had it. This has been in the bag for 2 years. I throw some crazy shots with this, so it's sometimes I go looking for it, but a lot of turn, but it still fades. So if I want to throw something straight with this disc, I have to hit it with a lot of hyzer. So really good disc for backhand and forehand. Next in line in stability is my Innova Destroyer. This is one of the most fun discs to throw in my bag as well. It goes a country mile and it is very reliable. It's not as nearly as flippy as my Emperor, but it's not beefy. You throw it hard, it's not beefy. It's at slow speeds, it's beefy, but really keeps a good angle. Got a bunch of glide. Really enjoy throwing this guy, backhand and forehand. Pop top. Lastly, I got the C Blend Halo Emperors. 2 of them, the same disc, same flight. This is just a backup. It's hard to find, so I don't throw it very often. But it's my most overstable distance driver, and I could trust this in a headwind very well. At some point, I am going to be needing to put a more overstable distance driver in the bag because this is very beat in. I've had it for almost 2 years now, and if I need a consistent fade, if I want to throw a forehand flat and let it fade right, this is my go-to. I love throwing this if I need to stay in between the ropes, you know, just keep it on a hyzer the whole way, throw it up high, let it fade. Still goes really far. Really good disc to have in the bag. Other than that, really just got, you know, some water bottles. This thing still holds quite a bit. 2 water bottles. Some Trader Joe's sesame sticks. These things are amazing and cheap if you're balling on a budget trying to get some good mid-round snacks. I keep this front pouch as my utility pouch to just throw in a bunch of, you know, necessities, minis, chalk bags, towels, some spare leaves, I guess. And usually put my phone in this little pouch right here for keeping score. My wallet pouches, got your key pouch. And that's about it. So I appreciate you checking in. I'll be making a couple more videos here on YouTube coming up soon. So I'm gonna say it, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be that guy. Maybe you'll do it, that'd be sweet. Maybe one day I could start making some money on some YouTube videos, but today is not that day. It's just a nice check-in with me. And yeah, thank you for watching.